Hey everyone, we're here at the NCIA conference in San Jose, and my name's Kirk Miller, and I'm a risk management consultant and insurance advisor for 9 Point Strategies. I have the pleasure of talking with Rico Tarver, who is the co-founder of Canna Gatherings. Hey Rico.
What's happening, Kirk? How you doing?
Good, nice to see you. So tell everyone a little bit about Rico and how you got into the cannabis space.
Yeah, so I have a little longer story than a lot of people do. I actually started consuming, or fell in love with the plant at a young age at 12 years old. I'm from a country in Virginia, Fluvanna County, Virginia. Went from Virginia to playing college football outside of Chicago at Northwestern, and it really expanded my horizons when it came to socializing. I come from in Virginia. We didn't really see things as being racist or anything like that. It's just like black people hang out with black people, white people hang out with white people, that's it. We smoke our weed, we drink our moonshine, that's it. We're in our own group. When you went to Chicago, it's a lot colder. It is a lot more integrated. I had my first white friends, I had my first Asian friends, I had my first Hispanic friends, I had my first gay friends, all through smoking weed. Whoever had the weed, we all smoked, we all got together, and you find out this person's not that different than I am. They might have a different background, but you know you're into the same shit than I am, and that really brought us together. Now, me being a football player, you can pick your battles. Senior year of college, I was trying to go to the NFL, ended up with the opioid addiction, and I didn't make it to the NFL. Ruptured my Achilles tendon, and Vicodin graduated to Norco because it wasn't working anymore, and then I was depressed, Zoloft, I couldn't sleep, Ambien. I ended up outside of a bar in Wrigleyville, outside in Chicago, selling weed to support my opioid habit. Fast forward a little further, I ended up selling out and actually getting in to the corporate finance arena, and then I was a secret addict because I had a Cadillac healthcare plan, and you know what? $40 in copays is a lot cheaper than $800 in the street for opioids, and I did that. It wasn't until I came out to California, I was commuting from Chicago to California, that I learned about medicinal weed. I don't know the science behind it, I still don't know exactly, but about 7 months later, I didn't need those pills.
That's amazing.
So that's like phase 1 and 2, and then I ended up getting a tumor, quit cold turkey, corporate finance, and I've been in the cannabis industry for the last 3.5 years now. I'm an advocate of the plant. I'm an advocate of the plant, advocate for social equity, justice, making sure we as we decriminalize more and more, that we're offering job opportunities to people of color that have been rotting away in prison as well. I helped one company go public, Baker Technologies, end up exiting that company with another company, Eureka Vapor now, helping them go public. And I am the Los Angeles market leader and the founder of Canna Gather, the industry's largest monthly industry networking event. So we have 17 locations nationwide. New York and Los Angeles, mine is the biggest. We average around like 250, 300 people monthly, and it's all about providing value for absolutely everybody that we work with. Everybody comes on board, whether you're a sponsor or attendee, does not matter. We want you to leave Canna Gather knowing that you're going to be able to make deals. You met somebody you can get a job with. You got some great information. Exclusive content that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Like, you name it, that is our job, and we're rapidly expanding because we're doing things differently than absolutely anybody is in the event space.
So can somebody get funded by coming to your event?
Yes. Multiple people have gotten funded. I'm not allowed to officially on camera say the exact number, but yeah, multiple people have gotten funded through Canna Gather. It is not explicitly an investor event, but when we launched in February, it just so happened that ArcView was the same exact week as our launch date. So we actually partnered with ArcView, and I brought my own, because I was in corporate finance for 10 years, brought my own accredited investors out. They brought a few of theirs, and a lot of people got funded that first one, and they got funding opportunities, and it just so happens that our event is more of an investor-driven event because of that. So yes, you can get funded through Gather. We're not a broker or anything like that, but we bring in a lot of investors, and they're all accredited. They're not tire kickers.
Well, you're a community builder.
I am, 100%.
And you've become quite an influencer in this space.
A little bit.
So to wrap this up, let's talk about your what you're doing regarding equity.
Yes. So a couple things. I started an organization I'm no longer with, so I won't say the organization, but 2 years ago, and we wanted to give a lot of the opportunities that are afforded automatically to our white counterparts to black and brown operators. We expunged over 300 records down in Los Angeles. I've since transitioned from that organization, and I pretty much am the glue. I kind of help everybody. With Gather specifically, each month we have 45 spots reserved for social equity applicants. We actually, for community initiatives and social equity driven organizations, we reserve one booth for them. So it's a $500 value. They get a minute on stage to address the 250, 300 plus crowd, talk about their initiatives, and we make sure that we promote them and we give them all the advertising space that any of our sponsors get. Pro bono. I want to make sure that we are putting the right organizations forward. They have a voice. They get a similar voice to absolutely everybody else that comes in there, and it's always a level playing field. I know that they have a lot more headwinds than a lot of other people in this industry. The two classes that are actually given the least amount of investor money, women and minorities. So I want to make sure that I provide a pedestal both for women and minorities to come through and make the most of our platform, and that's something that I actually do focus on in Gather LA.
That's great. Well, Rico, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today.
Absolutely.
Again, this is Rico Tarver. He's the co-founder of Gatherings LA. My name's Kirk Miller, and I'm a risk manager and insurance counselor for 9 Point Strategies. We focus exclusively on cannabis and hemp. We are licensed in all 50 states, and we have offices throughout the United States. So thank you all, and we'll see you all soon. Cheers.